Hello anime fans, this is your friend Naruto Lore Vault, and we are back with a new fanfic. Today's fanfic is super exciting, which is, what if Naruto had the Shringan? Part 1. Before I start, please do support for more amazing content and comments for next part. And if you enjoy this fanfic, then don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more awesome stories like this. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight into the fanfic. In an alternate world, the destiny of one boy changes before he even opens his eyes. The boy's name is Naruto Uzumaki, the child of prophecy, the vessel of the nine tails, and in this world, the bearer of the Uchiha bloodline. It all begins on the night of his birth. When the nine tails attacked the hidden leaf, chaos and fire engulfed the village. Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki fought desperately to protect their child. But this time, something different happened. As the beast's claw struck through the air, an Uchiha, a loyal guardian of the village, arrived to help Minato. His name was Shisui Uchiha. During the battle, Shisui was mortally wounded while saving Kushina. With his last breath, he transferred his Sharingan to the newborn Naruto, believing that the boy would carry on his will and protect the village from the darkness within it. And so, the child of the fourth Hokage was born not only with the blood of the Uzumaki but also with the eye of the Uchiha. Years pass, and Naruto grows up in the same lonely world, shunned by the villagers, isolated, misunderstood. But there's something different about him. When he gets angry, his blue eyes flicker into red. When he's cornered, his vision sharpens, and time itself feels slower. At first, he doesn't understand what it means. He thinks it's part of the nine tails. But deep inside, an ancient power sleeps, the Sharingan, awakened by pain and loneliness. By the time Naruto enters the Ninja Academy, the difference becomes clear. He sees things others can't, the tiniest movements, the faintest chakra flow, the lies hidden in people's eyes. His instructors begin to notice. Some whisper that he's gifted. Others whisper that he's dangerous. Sasuke Uchiha, the last surviving heir of the clan, also takes notice. For him, Naruto is both a rival and a mystery. An Uzumaki with an Uchiha's eyes. Impossible. And yet, the truth burns in Sasuke's mind every time he sees that faint red flicker in Naruto's gaze. The Chunin exams become the turning point. During his battle against Neji Hyuga, Naruto's chakra surges violently. The nine tails energy mixes with the dormant Uchiha bloodline. His right eye transforms completely. The Sharingan, glowing bright red, spins with a single tomo. For a moment, the crowd is silent. Even Kakashi, sitting in the stands, feels his heart stop. He knows that he's seen it before, in the eyes of Obito, Itachi, and Shisui. Naruto doesn't understand what's happening. He only feels power, raw, uncontrollable, terrifying. He can see Neji's strikes before they land, dodge them effortlessly, and counter with movements so precise it feels like instinct. When Neji falls, Naruto's Sharingan fades, leaving everyone speechless. That day, the legend of Naruto Uzumaki begins to change. But power always attracts attention, and danger. After the exams, the elders summon Kakashi. They question him relentlessly. How can the Jinchuriki possess a Sharingan? Did someone implant it? Was it stolen from the Uchiha vaults? Kakashi, uncertain himself, chooses silence. In the shadows, another pair of eyes watches, Itachi Uchiha. He remembers Shisui's final words, remembers his friend's sacrifice. Could it be that Shisui's will still lives on inside this boy? For the first time, Itachi feels something other than guilt. He feels curiosity, and maybe even hope. Naruto's training intensifies. Under Kakashi, he learns not only how to control his chakra but also how to balance the Sharingan's influence. But unlike Sasuke, his eye doesn't thirst for revenge. Instead, it reflects his deepest desire to protect others, to see the truth in their hearts. He begins to understand people in ways he never could before. He sees Sakura's fear behind her smile. He sees Iruka's kindness hiding behind his strictness. And when he looks into Sasuke's eyes, he sees pain, unbearable, suffocating pain. That's when Naruto begins to realize. Power is not about destruction. It's about understanding the darkness inside everyone. But the peace doesn't last. One night, as Naruto trains alone, he's ambushed by masked shinobi, root agents sent by Danzo. Their mission? Capture the boy and bring him to the Foundation. Danzo wants the Shringan. He wants the 9 tails. He wants to create the ultimate weapon. Naruto fights desperately, his Shringan activating again, now with 2 tomo. He anticipates every strike, deflects kunai, and moves like a shadow. But there are too many enemies. As he's cornered, the 9 tails chakra bursts forth, intertwining with the power of the Uchiha Eye. The ground splits open. The air hums with violent energy. The agents are thrown back, terrified by the sight. Naruto standing in the center of a red inferno, his eyes glowing with a strange fusion of power, the Sharingan surrounded by the 9 tails aura. Before he loses consciousness, Naruto hears a voice inside his head, deep, calm, and ancient. You possess both light and darkness, boy. The eye of insight, and the heart of hatred. What will you become? When Naruto awakens days later, he's in the hospital. Kakashi sits beside him, silent. He explains nothing, only that the elders are furious, and that the Hokage herself, Tsunade, is under pressure to control him. But in that moment, Naruto doesn't care about politics or power. He remembers the voice, the energy, the feeling of losing control. And he makes a promise to himself, he will master it. He will uncover the truth behind the Sharingan within him. Meanwhile, far away, in the lair of the Akatsuki, Itachi and Pain discuss the news. A Jinchuriki with the Sharingan, Pain mutters. Such a child could reshape the world. Itachi closes his eyes. Or destroy it. And in the shadows, Madara Uchiha smiles. The blood of the Uzumaki and the eyes of the Uchiha, perhaps fate has chosen a new vessel. Back in the leaf, Naruto stands alone on the Hokage monument, wind blowing through his hair. He gazes down at the village that once hated him, the same village he still vows to protect. In his reflection, 2 eyes stare back, one blue, one red. He clenches his fist. I'll prove that this power doesn't belong to hatred. But deep inside, a whisper answers him. We'll see, Naruto Uzumaki. We'll see which side wins, your heart, or your blood. Thus begins the rise of a new legend. The story of the boy who carried both the will of fire and the curse of hatred. The story of Naruto Uzumaki, the child of